Hi everyone. So Postman has a feature that helps users set up authorization on public APIs and send their first successful requests faster. So let's see how this works for API consumers. As soon as I enter a URL on Postman, Postman recognizes that it needs auth and prompts me to set it up. When I click on the prompt, I'm presented with a guide to help me set up authorization. So in case of Postman API, I need to go to the API keys page and generate API key and paste it here. Let's do that. And looks like I'm all set to send the request. So let's try that. And we get a successful response. Now that was helpful. Let's see how you can set this up for your own APIs as an API publisher. So to do that, you can go to your public profile by clicking on API network and public API network and click on Setup API Authorization. You can also come here by clicking on the team dropdown and team settings. Once I'm here, I click on Setup API Authorization. And the first thing we need to fill in is the base URL of our API. So for our team SportsSense here, let's fill that in. Next, we select the authorization type that our API uses. We support bearer, basic, API key, and Auth right now. For us, it's API key, so let's select that. Once I select the authorization type, I am presented with a form that I need to fill to set this up for my APIs. So first I select where is my API key sent. It's sent as a header, so I won't change that. Next, I enter the name of our API key that will be sent with the request. So for SportsSense, it's called API key. Next, we select a friendly name for our API key that will be shown on the guide. So for SportsSense, we call it SportsSense key. Next, we enter a URL where users can get their API key from. This is typically your dashboard URL where users can generate an API key. So let's add that. Next, we can add steps to describe how users can get their API key. We can include prerequisites such as registering for a developer account or creating an app on your dashboard. So let's add that. Finally, I need to verify my domain by adding this txt record to my DNS config. And this will then be available for all Postman users. I hit save, and that's it. That's how you can make authentication easier for your public APIs and decrease the time to first call for your consumers.